Despite winning the Premier League last season, the season preview was not kind to us. 8th place, they predict Derby County to finish, despite winning the Premier League and being a great side last season, doing the domestic quadruple. The season preview does not have faith in this resurgent Rams side, and that may be down to the transfers this season. The transfers have been very good, but we haven't made a big splash on the transfer fund season. We've brought in big players like Lewis Ferguson from Bologna, who comes in to replace James Ward-Prowse, who's gone to the Middle East. And the Middle East is a theme this season. As you can see, they've bought Tarati, Jed Spence, and James Ward-Prowse. We've also gone in and brought some good players in on a free in terms of Guillermo Restes, who's come in very handy now. We've lost Tarati and will become our new number one this season. Other players come in like Josep Sotalo, who is a world-class centre-half and something we need to push on in this season for the Champions League, as well as Mohamed Darame. The left winger is going to provide all kinds of firepower out on the left. 26-year-old coming into his prime will be a big, big player for us this season. We kick off the season again, like last season, with the Community Shield. And just like last season, we win the Community Shield against another title contender. This season, it was Chelsea. Last year, we beat Arsenal 2-1. This year, we beat Chelsea. The Rams pick up yet another trophy on this series, and the new boys are bedding in well into this squad. It was a fantastic performance from Restes. Chelsea looked like a strong team this season, and I would say they are favourites to win the Premier League because they absolutely dominated us. We had 2 chances in a game, scored 2 goals. We even missed a penalty, but they did have 2 goals ruled for offside. Can it be a UEFA Champions League winning season for us, or will it be another season without European glory for the Rams? Domestically, things were going swimmingly again as we pick up the first domestic trophy of the season after the Community Shield, and that was the Carabao Cup. For the 3rd time in a row, the Rams have reached the final and destroyed another team in the final as well. Yes, it's 3-2, but it was a very lucky 3-2. It should have been 6 or 7 to the Rams. We are absolutely smashing it. 3 times back-to-back we have won the League Cup. We are the dominant side domestically in this competition, and that will show in all the other domestic competitions as well. We still have the League and FA Cup to play for domestically, and I feel like we're on a magical run. Going into the game with our Midlands rivals, Nottingham Forest, we could secure the Premier League title for a 2nd season in a row, and doing it at their stadium would feel absolutely special. Nothing really happened until the 81st minute, where Endrick, of all people, who came on loan to us, not playing at Madrid, could have scored the goal to win us back-to-back Premier League titles. But not to be outdone by his strike partner, the Mexican hitman Santiago Jimenez was the one who secured the title for the Rams. Back-to-back Premier League titles for the Rams. It has been a domestic season to remember, picking up the League Cup, now the Premier League, with an FA Cup final to come against Chelsea, and a potential Champions League final at this point. What an incredible season this is going to be. Can we win all of the trophies that were on offer to us and finish the story like Cody Rhodes? We completed the domestic roundup by capping off the season with an FA Cup trophy to add to our Premier League, League Cup, and the Community Shield as well. It has been a domestic quadruple again for the 2nd time. Back-to-back quadruples. The only competition remaining was the UEFA Champions League. How would we get on? Could we add European glory to our domestic dominance? In the Champions League group stage, we were absolutely dominant. We won 7 and drew 1 of our Champions League games to finish top of the table and set up a round of 16 tie against Sevilla. Sevilla were absolutely no match for us as we beat them 10-3 overall on aggregate. We absolutely battered them. In the first leg, they had their goalkeeper injured and had to play their right back in goal, making us win 5-1, and at home at Pride Park we put another 5 past them. It was a valiant comeback in the game to put them 2-1 up, but they were just no match for our resurgent Rams. We were gifted the easiest draw we could have got in the quarterfinals, and that was against Nice. We beat them 2-0 away from home and then put 3 past them at Pride Park to win the tie overall 5-0 and set up a semi-final against Real Madrid, who last time we got to the semi-final were far too strong for us and put us out and ended our dreams of winning the Champions League that season. Will it be repeat or revenge? Pride Park was bouncing after the first leg as we put 3 past Real Madrid in an absolute drubbing. Arias putting us ahead in the semi-final with a great finish there. And it was confirmed by VAR afterwards. But it would come in the 69th minute, the second goal, as English right back Ward, who is an academy graduate from the Rams, played in a great ball. And Paulinho picked up on the poor defending to put us 2-0 up. The third goal really finished off the tie with Tino Livramento's throw into the danger man Paulinho again. And he set up Etcheverry for an absolute finesse finish to take a great lead to Madrid. And that lead was good enough to secure us a place in our first ever Champions League final. It was squeaky bum time in Madrid as Bella Kotchap put them in front and Osimhen got a penalty, but it wasn't enough and we are through to the final. And we drew Barcelona in our first ever Champions League final, our first ever chance to finish the story and do a Cody Rhodes and finish our story and finish this series at the Stade de France. But European giants Barcelona remain in our way. And our luck came in the 26th minute with Beraldo with a big header from a corner to put us 1-up. And the chance to finish the story, not even a red card could have stopped the Rams winning this trophy. Darvic got one back for them, but it was Santiago Jimenez with the winner for us. And we pick up our first European trophy, and it is the UEFA Champions League, meaning Derby County have won the Champions League. And we finish this series because this was the aim. The aim was to get Derby County from League One to Champions League winners, and we have done it. What a series it has been. What a rebuild it has been. Let me know in the comments below what team you want me to rebuild next and what the stipulation for ending the series is, and we'll put them as part of this massive rebuild series that I am doing. What a season. What a team. Up the Rams.